The wish-granting pumpkin Pip was a boy who loved all things spooky. He loved the crisp autumn air, the smell of crunchy leaves, and most of all, he loved Halloween. This year, he was on a very important mission to find the perfect pumpkin. He searched high and low, past the old oak tree, and through the pumpkin patch. He found a big one, a small one, and a lumpy one, but none of them felt just right. Then he saw it. Tucked away behind a tall stalk of corn was a pumpkin that glowed with a soft orange light. Pip carefully picked up the glowing pumpkin. It felt warm and hummed with a tiny, happy vibration. "Hello there," he whispered. "You're the most magical pumpkin I've ever seen." Suddenly, a small bat swooped down and landed on his hat. "That's a wish-granting pumpkin," squeaked the bat. "My name is Flitter, and I'm its guardian. It can grant one small wish for every kind word you say to it." Pip's eyes sparkled. "A wish-granting pumpkin? This is the best Halloween ever," he thought for a moment. "I wish for a mountain of candy," he said to the pumpkin. Poof! Instead of a mountain, a single, tiny candy corn appeared on his nose. Pip giggled. "That's not a mountain, but it's still pretty funny. I wish for a costume that can fly," he said next. Poof! His witch hat wiggled and flapped like a bird, but it didn't lift him off the ground. Pip realized the wishes were for fun, not for big things. He looked at Flitter. "I wish for a friend to share this magical night with," he said to the pumpkin, looking at the bat. Poof! The pumpkin glowed brighter than ever, and a warm feeling filled the air. Pip and Flitter looked at each other. They didn't need a wish for that. They had found the real magic of Halloween, a new friend. Pip and Flitter, now the best of friends, decided to go on a new adventure. With the wish-granting pumpkin held carefully between them, they set off to see what other magic they could find on this special night. As they walked, they saw a group of children looking sad. Their Halloween decorations, a long string of paper ghosts and bats, were all tangled up in a big mess. "Oh dear," said Pip. "They look so sad." Flitter nodded. "Maybe the pumpkin can help." Pip held the pumpkin and whispered, "You are so helpful, little pumpkin. I wish for all those decorations to be untangled." Poof! The decorations suddenly untangled themselves, but then they all floated up, 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 and got stuck in the highest branches of a tree. The children looked up, confused. Pip and Flitter giggled. "Silly pumpkin," said Pip. "It's still just a little bit of magic." He thought for a moment. "Okay, let's try again." "You're so clever, pumpkin. I wish for the decorations to be untangled and to be right where they belong." Poof! The decorations floated down from the tree and settled perfectly on the fence. One ghost, one bat, one ghost, one bat. The children cheered. "Thank you," they shouted. With a happy feeling in their hearts, Pip and Flitter continued on their way. They soon saw a little girl who had tripped and spilled all her candy. She was sitting on the curb crying. "Oh no," said Pip. "We have to help her." He held the pumpkin. "You're so kind, pumpkin. I wish for all her candy to be back in her bag." Poof! The candy flew up and into the girl's bag, but so did a handful of leaves and a few twigs. Pip and Flitter looked at each other and laughed. "Silly pumpkin," said Pip. He knelt down and helped the little girl pick out the leaves and twigs by hand. They had learned the best kind of magic wasn't in a wish, but in a kind heart and a helping hand. As they walked home, the wish-granting pumpkin glowed with the true magic of their friendship.